Windows as well as Linux server. So for that, let me go with the Windows server first. For that, we need to create a server from AWS. You just go to the Amazon.com, you already know. Then you can go to the EC2 service, like server related service. Then click on the server, launch server. Then you can look for the Windows server where we are going to deploy. You can go for any Windows server, but here for practice purpose, you can select the Windows 2016 because 18 and they are the big servers, but we are selecting the hardware is very small server. So just select that Windows server, then you can go next, then next, just say next, 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 and review and launch the instance by using your key. So I will explain about this key. I already explained about that, but I will explain one more time. Like if you are not clear uh, how to create this key and how can we use this key. Otherwise, you can use the new key also. You can create the new key also. So just you can say website, web, anything. So you can download the key and you can launch the instance. Now the server is almost there. Once the server is ready, then we can use this server to deploy to install the web server. After that, we can go with the website hosting in this server. So for that, just let me wait for another 1 minute. It will take 1 minute around to deploy the server. So in the meantime, any questions, let me know. So we'll wait for this server to come up. So
Yeah,
yeah.
audio was breaking a little bit, and the configuration, the specification of instance what you have taken, let me know, please.
Any specification. Yesterday we created the server, right? So
Yeah.
while creating, there is no specific just to say next, 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 next. That's all. All are default.
No,
It is coming.
no, you were telling that 10 GB, 20 GB, like that, some configuration.
So your voice is not audible actually, some reason.
So the specification or the GB, 10 GB, 30 GB, what you were telling just
No,
now?
that is also default. The default
Okay.
is not giving any charge. Like just to go to the Windows 2016 server, select,
Okay.
then say,
Okay.
yeah, next. Next is by default it is selected the free tier. Say next, then next. The by default storage is 30 GB for Windows. Say next, 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 next. Everything is next. Then your server is created. Now you need to connect to this server to install the web services. How can we connect to the server? It's very easy. Just connect option is there. That connect option will help us to create. So you can just connect to the system RDP. So how to connect to the Windows server now? Once the server is ready, you can select the server. Then there is a connect option. Then RDP client. Then you can download the desktop. Now the desktop is downloading. Once the desktop is downloaded, then you can go to the connect option. Then you need the password. The password you can get it from here, get password, and you need to your key. While creating the server, the key is downloaded. You can use that web key because I'm using this web key for my server deployment. I'm connecting to the server now. So first I created the server. Now I'm connecting to the server. Once I connect to the server, I'm connecting to the Windows server. Once I connected, then I'm going to use this server to deploy a web services. So then I can download this thing, then I can connect to the server. So that's all. I am almost there in the server now. So now I'm connecting to the server. Once the server is ready, so then the server is going to ready now. So then I can install the web service to run the website. We need to install the web service to install the website. We need to install the web service to run the website. So for that, we need to wait for the server to come up. This is the Windows 2016 server I deployed from AWS. So this server is coming from AWS. So, but one most important thing to run the website, what is the port number you need? We need port number 8080. That
80.
is HTTP. Yeah, HTTP. We need port number 80 in security group. You just to click on the security group, then you can go to the security group of the server. So you can just go for edit option. You can edit the rule. You can add the extra rule related to website. That is the HTTP. Then customize. That's all. You are almost there. Save rules. Now my server is ready with the HTTP also. Now I'm going to, if I take this IP address now and you try to access the website by using this IP address, so you don't see anything because my server is not installed with the web services. So first we created the server and I'm checking the website, it is not running. So the next I'm going to the my Windows server. This is my Windows server. This is my local desktop. Okay. So this is my Windows server coming from AWS. This is my local desktop. From local desktop, I'm trying to access the web services. Website belongs to this server, but it is not coming. Then I'm going to install the web services. For that, just to go to the Windows dashboard. Windows button is there, right? You just go here. Then you can go to the Windows Server Manager. If you see Server Manager, the word is clearly saying Server Manager. You can manage the server from here. So once you are in Server Manager, you are going to manage the so many services like DNS, DHCP, like so many application related services you can manage from here. But as of now, we are going through only adding a role. That role is HTTP role. So that HTTP we are adding. If you go to the add role, we are going to add role. So let we wait for this role. Then you can go to the add role. So we need to wait for this because the server is still setting up. Okay, so then it will allow us to add the role. So let we wait for a 2 to 3 seconds, 10-15 seconds. Now it is almost there. Then you need to, you no need to understand much here. You just simply say next, but you need to understand what you are doing here exactly. So you are trying to install the web services now. Just say next, next, next. So here you need to select the web services, that is IaaS. This step you need to remember, that's all. So can you see this IaaS, Internet Information Service? Click on next, click on next, click on next, click on next. That's all. You are all set now. You are able to install the web services in this system. So then if once the web service is installed, then you can refresh the page. Then you can able to see there is a default page, default website you can able to see. But I don't want default web page, so I want to install my own website. So that's why we are uploading my own website, which is there in my desktop, to this location. So just give me one more second. Maybe it is taking a little bit time to install. So so it is still installing look like. Once it is completed, it is started, right? So then once it is completed, you can able to see the default page. So we need to wait for that. So meantime, any questions here, anyone?
How did you copy that your own website which you created?
Yes, from my desktop, I have a local desktop. So in this desktop, I have a website. Just let me finish this, then I will copy. So let it finish, then we will copy the server. So it is almost started. Still, it is in started state. So
So these things all take care by the VAS admins, right?
exactly, VAS admin or Windows admin in our company, but not by us. But we need one website for testing of all our scenarios. That's why we are creating this.
Uh, in that, if it is in the interview-based questions, so they will ask these things and all. I mean, even though we are not part of this VAS admin work.
No, no, we don't care about as admin, but we need to test all the scenarios. If they give the application, you need to migrate, right? But you need one application here for testing of real scenarios. Suppose there is a load balancer in AWS. So the load balancer, suppose there is a load balancer is there. There is a two servers you deployed. So the load balancer is sending the traffic in between these two servers. These servers are having website, people are accessing from outside. There is hundreds of thousands of people. It is redirecting the these two servers. One day the server is down, still people are accessing. One day the server is down, still people are accessing from other, and like that there is a auto scaling and all. So to test all these scenarios we need one website. So
Okay.
that's why we are just creating one website, but I don't want a default website. I have a one website in my desktop, in my website folder. I can go to this website and I can copy my website from my local desktop to, I'm connecting to my AWS remote server, and I'm copying this website here into my C drive or D drive. You can create separated drive if you want. So wherever you want, you can upload the website. That's all. We are almost there. So then you need to upload this website to my web services, that is IIH. So Internet Information Service. For that, you just need to right click. Then there is a Internet Information Service like IAS Service Manager. There we can go here and you can expand that. Then there is a site. You just go right click. Just here very simple. Just you can see like I'm explaining again. So you go to the server manager. You go to the server manager. You can see the server manager. There you can see there is a IAS service, like you already installed, so you can see IAS service. You right click on that, there is a IAS manager is there. You can click on IAS manager. So this is the Windows admin job actually, but we need to test. So there is a sites, you can go to the sites, add site. So I want my website, anything you can give. So you just give anything here, website, then go to the next. Then you can go here, you can go to here. Then my website. Okay, all set. Your website is ready to host. So now you can able to stop the default page. If you see here, there is a small button. So it is stopped state. Then you can stop the default one and you can start the actual website which is running. So now you can go here and you can stop the website. Here very easy, you just refresh, you can see the default. Instead of default website, you can able to see the actual website which I hosted. So this is the way how to deploy the website in Windows Server. So now I'm going to discuss, I will explain about how to host a website in Linux server as well. So before that, any